have to say. But in the meantime, you know, banning it, I don't think is gonna work. I don't think we have the manpower to enforce it. And secondly, I think that there are a lot of groups, not like New York, who protest these kinds of things, feeling that it is some kind of infringement on people's rights. And you don't want even more bikes even just trying it out.
Well,
signage and education.
when we get these other things fixed, right now there's not a lot we can do, but if we get all these other facilities, so we give them a viable alternative.
Then we can.
If the folks want to protest stuff, I'd say, okay, go protest the tunnel. Go see what happens when you try to ride your bike through the tunnel, and you'll have Homeland Security smack you down on the rest street.
I mean, my major issue really is helmets. You know?
Yeah.
But that doesn't go anywhere either.
Is it even a decision that's ours to make?
Helmets?
No, for the
Helix.
For the Helix, yes.
You have a right.
Entirely ours.
You have a
Okay.
right
Helix
to
is
ban.
ours.
You have a right to ban bikes from the Helix.
Okay, just
Yeah.
want to be sure we at least know what
The bridges, at that time when they were remodeling those bridges, we did actually have one meeting with them, and they did do a lot to try to make it easier for people to cycle and pedestrians on the bridge. And we made sure that everything was ramped coming off the exits, because it wasn't. There used to be a curb there, believe it or not. But you know, at that time we showed the escalators. People just came across the bridge and went down the escalator. And we had signage that they did.
We have to make those areas more inviting so that
Yeah.
basically that's it.
We're not trying to ban cyclists anyway. Just that spot is dangerous.
And really like to thank Bike New York because they've
Yeah.
been very helpful and they continue to be helpful, and also they are dedicated to the education of the kids, of the adults, and they have been very helpful in negotiating that too. So.
Yeah. A lot of you guys are volunteers too, so I don't know if you know the board is volunteers.
So looking at the Helix, you'll look at striping, you'll look at signs, and also consider anything you can do to improve sightlines on
Right.
there.
Well, you can't really improve the sightline
Circle mirrors.
because it's circle.
Yeah, what about the merits?
Big circle
Sightlines
mirrors.
are not an issue from a safety perspective.
But if we wanted to improve the sightlines anyway, could we put a mirror up there?
I would be more inclined to listen to the experts.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
absolutely. I'm
And-
just saying,
and,
is
you know,
it feasible that
It
that's
may
what
be,
it
it
comes
may
out
be
to
fair.
do?
So we'll talk to Bike New York, we'll talk to Cornell to make sure that what we're doing and to the various engineers, make sure we're doing
Yeah,
it.
the mirrors would probably be more of a distraction.
Yeah, and you
The
don't
rain
know how the
drivers.
sun
Up to the
hits
experts,
it.
I just wanna know how we do it.
Mirrors and sun.
Sorry.
How about the one in the sign that tells you your speed as you're going down? A lot of people don't realize that they're going
True.
down too fast.
Don't know where I'd put it.
Yeah.
You went
Yeah,
too
I mean-
fast. The sign says you went too fast.
Yeah.
You know.
Is there a double yellow line right now? Because
There's no
when I
line.
come down with the taxi, he
No
always
line.
goes
There
in
used
the
to be.
oncoming
They
traffic,
used to
and
do
I
some
always
more
say,
way.
it's two-way, it's two-way.
Right, I mean, the sign, we don't have the striping, we will do the striping.
that's awesome.
That
That's
will
great.
not prevent people from going up, because people go over the line anyway, you know. that's-
Yeah.
Yeah, but we still
But
help guide
it
them.
New
will help.
people,
Yeah.
new car drivers to the island, it helps, because
At
it
least
looks
we
like
can-
a
we can
one-way.
see, okay,
for your
and
first
say
time.
we did as much as we
Yeah.
could.
I wish that the Helix was just
Why?
inch wider, and then we could put like a sidewalk with a rail on it.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah, we
not.
went there, we literally stopped traffic on the Helix with Jack and started measuring. And it
It's just
can't be
not
done.
practical.
Yeah.
It's not.
But even 2 feet delta is not enough.
One last thing that we can do from Bike New York's perspective is every year we hand out free bike lights, and we did this last year on Roosevelt Island, but we can be more specific. We can hand them out sort of like right at the base of the ramp, along with maybe a flyer that's lists basic safety rules for using the ramp. I mean, it's little things like that that might help people, help to educate people on how to best go up and down.
Well, maybe you could also add about the elevators.
Right. Yeah,
On that-
definitely.
On that sheet as well.
Education and signage.
Use the elevator.
I did.
There you go.
Free light, no, free light if you use the elevator.
I have to tell you, I did it once, and that was the end of it.
I don't think I can do it.
I did it once.
I wouldn't do it.
You know, there is signage already there telling them to use elevators.
Years
just-
ago.
No, it's still, I just
Oh,
sent
it's
you a
there?
picture of it.
Oh, is it?
I remember seeing it a long
Where
time
is
ago, I thought, I wasn't sure it was
It's
still
right
there.
at the,
I'm gonna look for it anymore.
Prestige,
it's right on the ramp, the entrance on the Helix. You just go to the right.
Apparently it's gotta be bigger if none of us.
It's huge. It's
I took the
huge.
picture last week.
Get my glasses.
So big, it's not even funny.
Okay.
Gigantic.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Elevator for bicycle. Yeah, I think we need it right at the end. That, nobody sees that. They're looking down.
Because
to
if
go
you're
down
going
to the
down
ramp.
the
We need it right at
Helix,
the
you're
beginning of the
gonna
ramp.
pass
You're
it.
right,
It's just in the wrong place.
you're
I
right.
remember there, because I remember
But
there
they
used to be a
used to
sign
make one
there,
down
but
by,
I
yeah,
haven't,
But they used to
but
do
now
broadcast
that I
there.
think about it, now I know exactly where it is.
Yeah, there used to, well, there used to be a guardhouse there. You used to have to get your
Yeah.
little ticket to
The
go
only
down.
issue is that you're trotting your bike this way, and
Yeah,
he's going
that's
that
the
way.
wrong place.
Or the ramp. Unless you go right
Right,
at
right,
the
right.
house.
Turn here. You know what, I think it would, it may have been, the sign may have been on the guard.